This is Brandon Martin with your high school sport. I'm joined by Middle Tennessee Christian School offensive and defensive lineman Jesse Perry. Jesse, 47-7. Walk me through this win and what it means to come out and be able to dominate in a game like this.
It's a pretty big game. We just secured a playoff spot, so we're one game away from winning our region championship next week. It's a pretty big game. It means a lot to go up, score 7 touchdowns, then get the twos some more reps after half. Good learning experience for them. Good time for us. Just to make sure we get all of our blocking assignments right and all that jazz.
Well, I was very impressed with you tonight. I know for a guy at your size, you're 6'5", close to 6'6". When you're playing against an undersized team, it's often really hard to get low enough to stay low. And I was really impressed with your technique. You were staying where you needed to, getting under guys, even under guys that were smaller than you. The technique looks really nice, really polished. How have you been able to work and develop that over your career to get it to this level?
It's just a whole lot of time and effort. Really a lot of credit to my former head coach who left this year, Colby Tackett, and our current head coach, who used to be the O-line coach here, Coach Petey, Christian Peterson. They've pushed me a whole lot. They've made sure my form's correct. Like every day during practice, we go into offense Indy. We make sure we go through our steps, we are physical, we do it perfect, and do everything right before we can finish the rep. And just doing that consistently each day, it preps you for Friday nights. You make it hard during practice to make it easy on Friday.
You have a lot of versatility. We saw you. Typically, we don't see offensive linemen move around as much as you do during a game. One drive, you're at left tackle. They'll bump you over to right. They'll put you kind of as an offset tight end. They'll pull you. They'll put you in pass protection, let you lead. How much has Tennessee been excited about that fact that you're already comfortable moving around and filling different roles on the offensive line?
They're pretty excited about it. They like the idea of me being able to play a left tackle or right tackle. They like how I understand playbook well enough to put me at center, because you got to understand the playbook to run center. They're pretty excited about that. They put weight on me, put some speed on me, and they make me a better football player, and they can plug me in wherever.
I think you get to show your athleticism a little bit when you're playing on defense. You line up, play defensive tackle as well. You play both ways. In the first half, obviously you guys didn't play in the second half. It was 41-0 at halftime, but played every snap of the first half. Never saw you fade, never saw you slow down. That speaks to your conditioning, and that on the defensive side of the ball, you could kind of showcase some of the athleticism, regularly taking on double teams, getting in the backfield, chasing quarterbacks down. How has being able to play defense made you a better offensive lineman?
It just makes me become a better athlete. It makes you stay in shape too. I rarely get tired during the fourth quarter. Like a swig of water and I'm good to go. But it helps me with my hands, helps me working staying low, because you got to stay low on both sides. You just stand up, I'll just get put on my butt. Don't care how heavy I am. But just staying low, working my hands more, like dropping my hips and all that, it's pretty beneficial for me.
Jesse, you guys have won another game. Like you said, you were a game out from being able to win your region championship. What do you feel like the goal and the ceiling is for this Middle Tennessee Christian team this year?
Oh, it's state championship. We have such a great squad right now. This senior group has been together since, I think, 4th grade or something like that. We have so much chemistry. Then our juniors are good, our sophomores are good, and we got some freshmen. They're getting there, but we still have a couple good freshmen. They're still finding their feet, because it's their first year of high school football. It's no big deal, but we have a great team. I really think we can go win state this year.
Well, Glenn Ellerby has put together a really impressive offensive line class for Tennessee this year. I think it's flying under the radar a little bit for people. You're a big part of that. You guys seem like you're a really close group already before you've even all gotten on campus together. Talk to me a little bit about some of the guys who are going to be your teammates and how you guys have bonded and gotten that closeness already.
We got like a little group chat with the O-line commits, so we're always sending stuff and having fun, like when we're not together. But we see each other at games and we chat it up sometimes there. But we just enjoy talking to each other. It's pretty fun.
Well, for folks here in the Sevierville area, I heard something a minute ago that I had to laugh a little bit about, so I think a lot of our listeners are going to enjoy this. Now, there's people all over the country this week that are commits. They're going to be going to catch games. They're going to be going to the schools they're headed to. Where'd you say you were heading tomorrow?
I'm going to Dollywood.
Hey, you're over here. Got to enjoy it while you have the opportunity.
Yes, sir.
Jesse, we wish you the absolute best of luck, and thank you for joining us this evening.
Yes, sir.